Okay, so here will be my explanation, the best I can do. Your sunroof has 8 screws holding the sunroof onto the movable rails in the car. There's 4 on each side. The first one is right here in the back, and then the other 3 are easy to get to if you open your sunroof just a little bit. The sunroof frame is slightly more narrow than the rails that it sits on in the car. Now in the back, it doesn't seem to have any impact, but in the front, when you do the front 2 screws nice and tight, it pulls that rail sort of in a negative camber kind of way. So like the rail gets pulled in just a little bit, not too much, but just enough that it rubs, that there's a piece of plastic that when the track comes and then it sets into here, just like this. So it runs this way and then sets into there. And it just does this. And that's where it creaks. And so it makes sense when it gets hotter, right? Your sunroof expands a little bit because this is inside of the car. It stays a little cooler. And so that's why I think it makes more noise when it's hot, because it just rubs right here. Because those front 2 screws pull the frame rail towards each other. So what I did was I just added a spacer in between the rails of the sunroof and the rails of the frame, right? So you've seen the fix where the person put like a gasket in between the frame rail and the sunroof. So those are the same screws that you have to remove. And so that lifts the sunroof up, which probably does have some impact here. But I found that actually it's the space, there's a void here that if you were to fill it with a washer, it would cause it not to rock because it wouldn't pull the frame rail inward. So I just used guitar picks because I could cut them, and I had 3 of them in my car. You could use lots of things, but it was about the difference between the sunroof frame rail distance and the frame rail in the car is about 0.7 millimeters difference. So I ate up that 0.7 millimeters with 2.4 millimeter wide guitar picks. To get to it, you can open up your sunroof just a little bit, and there are the 3 screws on the inside. You could test by just removing the front screw, both passenger and driver, drive around and see if it makes that noise. If it doesn't make that noise, this could be your fix. I think there's a lot of problems that are causing this creak, and this was one of the solutions, as well as like the gaskets around the door and the grab handles. Okay, hopefully that works for you.